Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Cougarlicious Clubhouse. Yes, where we feature women who stand in their own power, celebrates the divine diva, and enjoys a little eye candy. And do we have a great show for you today? Oh my goodness, we have one of our sponsors, Laurel Caprio, who's a realtor in Green Valley, Arizona. She is a strong supporter of the show, and she's got some very special event that's going to be coming up that we're going to be talking about. And we have the very funny Jarrett Seegmiller. Yes, Jarrett is just, he's so funny, and he's the kind of a stay-at-home dad, and he's going to be telling us all about where his comedy comes from. Gee, I wonder where that is. And of course, I'm your host, Donna Joy. And as you know, I am a full-blooded, red-headed, blue-eyed Italian. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I'm so Italian. My blood type is ragu. I even have a cat, Claumenza. Okay, every day he drops a dead mouse in front of my door. It's not a gift. It's a warning. If it was a gift, he'd drop an envelope stuffed with cash. Take it away.
With every step I take, I light up the skies, celebrating me. I'm a star shining bright, enjoying all the eye candy under the moonlight. All cool, delicious. Watch me take my stand, moving to the beat. Come and take my hand.
Yeah. Like I said, here we are. Do you have that jingle get in your head yet? I can't get it out of mine. It's so much fun. Well, here in the studio, I have Jarrett Seegmiller. And as I said, we're going to be talking with him in a little bit. But right now, I'd like to bring to the screen a good friend of mine, longtime friend, great realtor, tremendous supporter of the show, Laurel Caprio in Green Valley, Arizona. Hi, Laurel. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. I mean, for all of your support and sponsorship for the show. And I can't thank you enough for all. And we've known each other for a long time, So we have been really great friends and great supporters of each other's throughout most of our life, I would say, right?
Probably, yes,
Yeah.
you're exactly right.
Yeah, it's about right. So anyway, tell me a little bit. I know you're doing real estate with Coldwell Banker in Green Valley, Arizona.
Green
You're
Valley,
right.
Arizona. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Green Valley, Arizona is a little bit south of Tucson. We're a community of about 35,000 residents over the age of 55. It's a kind of a retirement community, but it's also an artisan community where they have a lot of woodworking, pottery shops, glassworks, etc. So there's always plenty to do here.
Yeah, and you create your own jewelry design too, don't you?
Oh, my necklace. Yes.
Yes, you do.
And available on Etsy. Yeah.
Good.
Anyway,
Tell us.
My husband and I retired in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
We had already purchased our home here in Green Valley. We moved in 2013 after Mike's retirement, and he thought that retirement meant a free pass to chase me around the house. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to go sell real estate again. So I got my license in Arizona, and I thought I would just do a little bit of part-time stuff, but it consumed me. And I did very, very well over the past few years. It's a little slow right now, but for the most part, I still have a good client base. My client base calls me and whenever they have a need or a question for something.
Yeah.
And
well, I know that the viewers can find a lot about you on my website,
Yes.
On the sponsor page on the website. So all they have to do is go to laurelcaprio@hotmail.com, I think. Is that
Exactly.
that's the
Exactly.
address? Yeah, for any
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
investment
It is.
property, relocation, and all of that. No.
Yeah, I do work for a Caldwell Banker organization, so it is a national organization. A lot of people are familiar with that particular
Right.
company and feel comfortable with going to an agent that works
Right,
for.
which also makes it very good for the relocation information and all of that, because Caldwell is such a large organization, just
True.
easy to
Very true.
interact with other areas of the country. Yeah,
In
yeah.
our little office in Green Valley, we have 64 agents, so there's plenty of
Wow.
folks to help.
That's a
Yeah,
lot. That's a
it's a
lot. Well,
lot.
I know
It's
Green
a
Valley is
lot.
very beautiful. I've been out there to visit
Yeah,
with you
it
in the
is.
past. But tell me what's going on with the fundraiser that you have.
We have we, meaning my husband Michael and I, have for the last 15 years, well, for the last 15 years, we have sponsored a dinner. It's a, um, it's a meatball and pasta dinner, full dinner with cheesecake and a caprese salad. My husband makes Mike's famous meatballs, which are homemade meatballs.
Yes.
We are both Italian, just like
Yes,
you.
that's
I have
it.
blue eyes, which, is a
Well, we're
little
East
confusing
Coast
sometimes.
Italians,
We're East
right?
Coast
Yeah.
Italian, yeah.
So we
Yeah.
know meatballs.
Yes. So
Pizza
here
and meatballs.
pizza and meatballs. We've already cooked enough for 175 people. The meatballs are in the freezer, ready to go. On the morning of the 26th of October, we will be getting up at 2 a.m. to start the sauce and begin our day, which will be absolutely crazy. Dinner is at 3 o'clock.
Well, and
And
I think it's so successful because you have to have a community room to to host all of this. It started
yes,
out in your home. I remember that.
Yes,
Yeah.
we had as many as 80 people in our backyard. In one year, it we were getting rain just like we are now in October. And I called the Green Valley Recreation Association. They were kind enough to let us use one of their facilities. Has a kitchen, so we could heat everything up. We could put everything out. They have tables and chairs set up. It was perfect. And so we've been doing the same thing for the last 7 years. Like I said, this is our 15th year, and it keeps growing every year. We're very grateful to folks that are donating auction prizes, because in addition to the dinner, we also have an auction and raffle. Um, we have a lot of artisans, woodworking, glass art studio, pottery studio, jewelry. Everybody donates something and we auction it, or raffle the prize. A lot of restaurants and businesses in our area also contribute. It's been a very successful, very
Event. Yeah.
successful.
And I'm sure people put it on their calendars every year now. So how many
Yeah.
meatballs is Mike? Should we take bet on this? How many meatballs is he going to be making?
He already made meatballs. They're in the freezer waiting for
Uh-huh.
us. So yes, guess how many?
So if people want to get tickets, okay, to the event, what do they have to do?
The best way to get a ticket is to actually email me at Laurel Caprio at Hotmail, and I will email you back with a link to the form that we have for the dinner.
Hmm.
And you fill out the form, um, and you can either pay by check when you arrive. You could pay by check before, or Zelle to my account, and we do that. Last
Nice.
year we raised over $11,000,
Wow.
and I was fortunate enough to find a corporate sponsor that doubled the amount. So
Wow.
we did quite well for the Leukemia Society.
That is
And I was
excellent.
telling someone this morning that every year at the end of the day, we're exhausted because it's not just the one day, it's a whole process of getting there. And we sit in our chair and we're like, oh, we can't do this another year. But we do.
But you
Because
do.
we know that the next year might be that extra $1,000 that is going to be the dollars that
Right.
that research needs. So that's why we do what we do.
Well, this
I love that.
it's all high tech. It's all high tech. It's all high. That is for
So
you,
you didn't
Laurel
guess how
Caprio.
many meatballs. You didn't guess how many meatballs yet. Guess how many are in the freezer already.
Let's see. I'm going to go with 250.
We have 200 people.
You have 200 people. So you got to have 500. 400. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You hand rolling all of those?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's a
You
lot
have
of
no idea.
meatballs.
Yes, we do.
Four arms of steel.
And I'm not allowed. I'm actually not allowed to help. Michael does all of the cooking, pretty
Wow.
much. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
something.
So that's
Makes good
fantastic.
meatballs.
Fantastic, Laurel. Okay. And so what are the ticket prices for the event?
Tickets are $45.
Oh God,
for-
that's cheap.
per
That's
person.
good.
It is. It's a really great dinner. It's a penne pasta, homemade sauce, homemade meatballs. Mike makes sausage.
Mm-hmm.
He comes from a family of meat cutters, so he's got his whole big sausage machine rig, that we brought from Connecticut when we moved here. And in addition to the $45, or addition to the dinner, you do receive 10 raffle tickets. So, and then we have additional raffle tickets.
And
that
you
are-
have online auction as well, right?
I do, but I don't have a link for you just yet.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you
will
what.
have
Send
to-
me the link. I will definitely post it on my website. Okay,
will.
so that we
Yeah.
can help you promote
Thank
this event. Much luck to you, Laurel. I'm going to have to say ciao for now. We're just wrapping away as usual. But ciao for now, and good luck on your event. And I will be talking to you soon.
Are you going to be home in December?
Yes.
First week, second week? All right, I'll give you a call.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Good luck.
Ciao, honey.
You
Bye
gotta
bye.
have Donna on one of your events sometime.
Okay, thank you so
cool.
much. Oh, you know what? My earphone keeps my ear so I'm going to take this off.
yeah,
right
don't
now.
need it
Yeah,
anymore, huh?
don't need it. Yeah,
Cool.
because it just keeps falling off.
Yeah.
But anyway, isn't she great?
Yeah,
she is.
that's
great.
awesome. Is it
She's-
always leukemia that she does
Yes, the
those things for?
Leukemia Society that
that's
that
cool.
they always raise funds for, and you can't get away from the East Coast Italians when
Yeah,
it comes
yeah,
to
I guess so, huh?
making a big pasta fest.
It's a lot of meatballs. I made like 15 meatballs last week, and that took a long time. So
Yeah,
I can't imagine how long 400
Mike,
takes.
they're very dedicated, extremely dedicated people. So how are you?
I'm good.
Jared,
Yeah, I'm happy. Life's
Jared,
good.
Yes, I'll tell you. You are a very funny guy.
Oh, thank you. You too. I'm a big fan of you too.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I know we met at Wise Guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the open mics.
Yeah, and it's at the Arts District.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at the
I
Arts
kind of
District.
miss that Arts.
I miss that club so much. First place I ever did comedy. First place I ever got booked on a show. Mm-hmm. It was just the perfect room for comedy, and it doesn't exist anymore. And it's so sad.
Yeah. I mean, they still have the Wise Guys down.
Yeah.
And
and
at
I
Town
love
Square.
that Wise Guys is still down here. I'm glad they didn't pull out completely. But
Yeah,
I miss that club.
Yeah, I think the big difference is that, and this is what I always say about the Arts District. The Arts District was a club.
Yeah.
It was like, it was a good place for comics to go and hang.
Yeah.
And the Town Square is a beautiful facility, but it's more of a theater.
Yeah, yeah, it's closer to a theater. I mean, I would still say it's a club, but here's the difference: is like the Arts District. That one seated like 180, 200, something
Right.
like that. So it was for like up and coming comedians, right? Town Square, that one seats like 400. I mean, like Attell goes through
That's
that
what
club.
I mean. It's big. And
it's
beautiful.
for more established
it's
comedians.
absolutely a beautiful place, and just just great food and great drinks and great
it's
comics
a great club
all the time.
It's a great club.
Yeah, but
I
we
do
just
miss
kind
that
of
Arts District Club. The Arts District Club was a better
for the
open
comedy
mic
scene.
club too.
Yes, for the comedy scene. Everybody kind of like breaking in, but they still. Town Square does have their open mics on Wednesdays.
Yeah, and it's great.
Still.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love Wise Guys. I always will love Wise Guys.
Have you been featured on down at the Town Square recently, or are you going to be?
I hosted this last weekend
Nice.
for Zoltan Kazas when he came through. Yeah.
Did you? That's great.
Yeah, I feel like I have like this weird niche carved out where I'm a cleaner comedian,
That's right. You're a clean comic. He's a clean comic. Okay.
I always hesitate bringing that up, though.
Tell us what that means by being clean.
I don't know. Honestly, like I just am kind of a clean person in general. I don't even really consider myself a clean comedian as much as just like that's who I am as a person. And people should write jokes about who they are. And that's just who I am. I don't know. I grew up like super religious. I can't imagine ever saying anything on stage that would like upset my mom.
Yeah. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. That's it. Yes, yes.
I'm a
and you were
boy for
born
sure.
and raised here
I
in
was,
Las
yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah, born and raised in Las Vegas.
Which is, again,
One
I
of the
think
few,
pretty
the
super
proud.
interesting.
Yeah, we're like the Marines. So no, I'm just kidding.
And you're a stay-at-home dad.
I am. Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have my son's 4 and my daughter's about to turn 3.
Wow.
So.
Wow. And you stay at home. That's
I am. Yeah. I used to work, like 2 years ago, I think is the last job I had. But yeah, I'm like a fully licensed CPA. And so I used to do CPA work. But when my second kid was born, it just got to be too much. And my wife is a doctor and she likes her job a lot more than I did. So yeah. And I was already staying at home working and taking care of the kids. So just cut the working part out and stay at home now.
Well, God bless you. God bless you that you can do that. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, I will say the parenting is much harder than the accounting was. But I'm a lot happier. So
which is a big source of your comedy.
Yeah. I would say like 40% of my stuff is about, my kids. And stuff like that.
Which is kind of hard for me to kind of relate to, because I don't have kids. I'm single. I don't have any. Don't have any of that. So when I listen to your comedy, I go, "Wow, is that true? Does that really happen?"
Here's the thing. I feel like when I talk about my kids, like even if you don't have kids, you've been around people that have kids. You know what I mean? Like there are kids in your life, I'm sure, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I know. I was. I was walking the other day because I, do my morning walks and stuff, and I was sitting by a lake, and some ladies came by, and they were obviously the grandmothers with their grandchildren, and one was probably 3 years old, the other one was maybe about 4 or 5 years old, and sure enough, what do these kids do? They go right to the edge. They have to go right to the edge where the rocks are, right, and they have to go right there, and I'm getting nervous, all right. I'm sitting there going like, oh my God, I can't handle this. And the grandmothers are sitting there just pulling them back. And I'm going like, yeah. And I had to just kind of like walk away because I was a nervous wreck. Do you find that with your kids?
Yeah,
do they
totally.
challenge? Why do they do that? Why do kids
That's
do
just
that?
fun, They're just having fun. They don't know. That's how you learn. You fall off of something high once and then you get hurt and then you're like, oh, I don't want to fall off something high again. That hurt. So, but no, that happens with me a lot. My kids are 3 and 4. They're pretty athletic. They can do things better than what they look like they should. Like at the playground, they'll be like climbing on something really big, and I know that they can do it. But everybody else at the park is always freaked out about it, and they're always like you gotta stay over there.
Right. Yeah.
Help them out. I'm like, no, they got it. They're fine.
Like even grocery shopping, when you're pushing the carts and the kids standing up in the cart, and then they're leaning over, you're just going like.
Yeah, I mean, it's how they learn, right? You do something dumb, you get hurt. That's how you learn.
Now, you never did that when you were a kid, did you?
Oh, I'm sure I did. I'm the youngest of 7 kids.
The youngest
Yeah,
of 7.
so-
Oh, well, that was a religious family. That's a very religious family.
So,
Yeah.
we had 6, and then my parents were like, "That's not enough," and they adopted my best friend when we were in high school. So.
Oh, that's right. They adopted your best friend in high school?
Yeah, it was my best friend when we were in high school. Our senior year of high school, his mom passed away, and he was kind of over at our house all the time. Anyways, my parents just kind of took him in and adopted him.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, it was good.
That's what happened in The Godfather, you know.
I actually have never.
You've never seen
like
The
I said,
Godfather?
super religious. I never was allowed to watch that movie.
You got to watch it because that's what happened with Tom Hagen. Yeah, the Godfather took him in. The kid was an orphan, and he took him into the family.
Yeah,
He took him into the family.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's like the movie of your people, huh?
The movie
Italians.
oh yes. No, you can't.
I think it's illegal to be Italian and
That's
not have
right.
seen The Godfather. I think they take your Italian card.
You get a visit, you know, if you don't know. I've seen The Godfather so many times and people who've seen The Godfather will appreciate this. I've seen The Godfather so many times that I understand why Michael had to kill Fredo. I mean, I understand it. I get it. Okay, I don't even blame him for it. That's how many times I've seen.
Well, now I
The
gotta watch the
Godfather.
movie to get that
You've
reference.
got to watch it. You've got to see it. And you know, there's 3.
I knew there was 2. I didn't know there was 3.
Oh, there's a third one
Oh, wow.
too. Yeah, The Godfather 3.
Does it get like better as it like? Which
It
one's
just
the
goes
best
into
one?
different stages.
Oh,
It goes
okay.
into different generations.
But they're all worth
of
watching?
days. They're all worth watching.
right, I'll
yeah.
watch 'em.
Yeah, Al Pacino's in all of them.
Okay.
Robert De Niro's in 2 of them. So
Yeah.
I mean, and Marlon Brando was the Godfather in the original. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I'll have to watch them.
beautiful film.
Yeah, I have this like backlog of movies that I wasn't allowed to watch as a kid that are like all-time greats that I've just been like slowly going through.
I mean,
My
well,
mom would
wait,
be
now
mad
that you're
about
home, now that you're home, you got lots of time.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be watching The Godfather with my 3-year-old.
You never know. She might learn something, like you said.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, you might learn a little something. If it doesn't kill him, it'll be educational.
Yeah, for sure.
What made you get into comedy?
I always wanted to be in comedy. Ever since I was like a kid. When I was a kid, do you know what geocaching is? It's like
No, I do not.
So geocaching, it's like where you go hiking and like somebody hides like a stash of crap somewhere and then marks the location, and then anybody else can go and like you're supposed to bring something and then you take something.
I have no idea what you're saying.
That's all right.
Okay.
But anyways, and one of these
I
like
think they used to do that in the casinos, didn't they? The mob when they've.
oh yeah, like the dead drops. Yeah, it's basically a dead drop, but for crap that nobody needs or wants. But yeah, no, it's just kind of
See, I
fun.
get
It's a
it.
fun thing to do while you're hiking. And at one of these geocaches, I found there was an Abbott and Costello cassette tape when I was like 5 or something like that. And so when I was a kid, I grew up listening to that. And then we also had the Brian Regan special for the cassette tape, and so we'd listen to that. And I just always loved comedy. And like when I was like in 5th grade, I have like this yearbook photo of me when I was in the 5th grade of where it like, it says like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I put comedian. But I just never knew it was something you could do. You know what I mean? Like I thought you had to like know somebody and get like, somebody, you had to be walking on the street and some agent had to be like, hey, you got what it takes, kid. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Like that type of thing. I didn't know you could just go to an open mic and
Just
start
go
telling
and just
jokes.
start doing it. Yeah.
So yeah, when I was
Did you have a favorite comedian growing up? Or?
yeah, Brian Regan was like
Regan was it?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few specials growing up that like, I remember watching, but Brian Regan was like he was the man. He still is the man. Brian Regan's the best. But yeah, so I just wanted to do comedy like forever. And then when I was like in my mid-20s, I found out you could actually do it. Like you go to open mics and they give you a microphone.
And you can stand up and give it a shot. Yeah,
it took me a while to like actually get the courage to do it. But yeah, when I was like 29, I was like, I got to do it before I turn 30. So that was like, I set myself like a time limit on it. So yeah, before I turned 30, that was like, the first time I did an open mic.
You see, I waited till I was retired.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, if I didn't like
to
randomly
me, this
find
is
out,
my retirement project.
No, I mean, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I say the same thing about being a stay-at-home dad. It's kind of like stay-at-home dad is like my main thing, and then the comedy.
Now, what's going to happen when your kids go to school? Are you still going to be
I don't know.
at home?
I mean,
Instead of we say, honey, I got to be at home. I got to stay home and have lunch for the kids.
I mean, it is nice because there's a lot of stuff that goes on during the day. I mean, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she continued to be a stay-at-home mom. You can get involved in like the community. You can
Yes.
Volunteer and stuff. I'm, fingers crossed. I'm kind of hoping this comedy thing takes off a little more. I can, justify being at home a little more.
Well, you could say you were on the Cougarlicious Clubhouse.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
This is a start.
Yeah.
This is getting out there online.
The big break.
Yeah, it's a break. It's a break.
I mean, it is. I'm not here with my kids, so it is a break.
That's great. Oh my God. Listen, look at this. We're running out of time already. So, any shows coming up?
Yeah, you got. Let's see. This Friday, I'm gonna do the Laughs Las Vegas
Oh yes.
with
yes.
Chris Springs show. And
Yeah.
Liliana Cervantes. Yeah, so I'm doing that on Friday, and then Thursday I'm doing that show at the Audio Bar, and then
What show is that?
I forget what it's called. I wish I could know.
It's the show at the Audio Bar. Where is
It's
the
Kay
Audio
Banks'
Bar?
show. It's in the Arts District.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is that
and
a new
then-
place?
Yeah, it's pretty new. I think this is like the third show.
Oh wow.
That they're doing.
I'll have
It's
to go
like
down
a
and check it out.
curated type of open mic type show. Mm-hmm. It's fun though.
I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't been down the Arts District since the closing
Yeah,
of Wise
no,
Guys.
there's been some good new shows, like showcase type shows opening up around Vegas. So, yeah, I've been like super busy the last few months with my kids and stuff. So I haven't been able to get out as much as I want to. So I'm just
Well, keep
Yeah.
chronicling their little growth spurts. I'm sure you're going to find all kinds of gems in there.
yeah. No, I have I write all the time, so it's just a matter of finding the time to get out there to try all my new stuff and
Right.
see what sticks.
Right. Well, best of luck to you, Jarrett. It has been a pleasure having you here
Yeah.
on the show. This is great. Love having you. Keep on doing the funny.
I know. I feel like this is almost too many redheads on one podcast.
I know. Look at that. All the redheads, for sure. Okay. And you know what? I forgot to do my housekeeping at the start of the show to recognize our sponsors. Rick, do you have the sponsor? There we go. These are our sponsors, and I definitely want to thank all of our sponsors for all of their support. We just met Laurel Caprio from Caldwell Banker. We have Ledgerly, which is a tax consulting firm. They work with small businesses, and they help your business grow. We have Web and Funnel. They are a web design and web management company who are absolutely fantastic. And of course, when you need to go and relax, you could go down to Huddle Brewing at the Arts District, right in the center of the Arts District. So again, thank you all to our sponsors. And I want to thank, and of course, our Linder Health Skincare. Linder Health has been a sponsor from the beginning. Great skincare. I've been using it for years and I just love it. Just you could go to linderhealth.com/Donna, order some product, and you'll get a free gift. And I want to thank everybody who is liking and sharing and subscribing the show. We are growing every single week, and I just want to thank you for all of your support. I love you for it, and let's keep the Cougarlicious growing. But before we go, I also want to do a little tour of our website because you've heard me talk about it. And when you go onto the website, there's so many things that you can find. First of all, when you sign up for our newsletter, you'll get a free download of my book, and you'll see events. And you'll see our store, which has the panties and the wine glasses and T-shirts and hats and all of that good stuff. So sign up for the newsletter. You'll get a special newsletter every month. You'll get a download of my book, which is Too Short to Be a Showgirl, Tall Tales of the Vertically Challenged. You'll get to see the events. You'll get to go to the page that'll bring you directly to this show, because a lot of people say, how do I find your show? Just go to the website. That's all I have to tell them all the time. Go to the website. So anyway, just go to the website, and we'll see you on our next episode of the Cougarlicious Clubhouse. Bye!